World headquarters, not quite so cluttered because we have pulled out Sarah's 1970 Scotty. Just waiting on her to pick it up. Well, by the time you see this, she will have picked it up. It would have been probably a week or two ago, or three. By the time this plays, we are back to work on the top secret classified mystery camper. I have got to a couple of things today. I think I'm going to get under here, check the bearings. I washed and scrubbed the wheels. These are 4 lugs. That'll be okay. We got the 10 ply, the really good trailer tires, highway rated. Those are original, not the tires, but the wheels. So we want to keep those. Curly's an original. So while the wheels are off, I can't really move it around much. So I'm going to try and get those painted today. And that way I can move the camper around because, well, this ugly door I was just showing you. I'm discombobulated today. I pulled this off of one of our first Scotty projects because it was in such terrible shape, but it does have the Gelasi window. So this one may have came off of a 70 anyway as well. Everything is in real good shape on the window except for the crank. Those are available. Whoops. Those are available on Vintage Trailer Supply has them. So I'm going to tear this door down because I think it'll make my life easier. Because when I go around here, I got this so close here because we were working on 2 at a time and I just didn't, I don't know. I don't like that. But the door obviously has to go on the door side. Now, I've got a 70-inch door out here that has, it's not a Gelasi window. Let's look at it real quick. My outside storage here. And it's in good shape, except that it's 70 inches tall. Well, this isn't. Or it might be really right at 70, which doesn't give us any room to put the bottom lip on. Great camera work. Why'd you stop by today? So this is off that Scotty, and these are closer to 66, 68 total. And we've got that room inside. Let me take you inside. We've got a little bit of work done here and there, but really not much since the last episode. I've been off this one for about 2-3 weeks because I've been getting Sarah's done on time, on schedule. We could put the door right there. There's about 28 inches to work with right here. The door itself, the door frame that holds the door, is 22. And there's going to be about 1.5 inches on each side, so we're going to be sitting at about 25. So we've got a little bit of room to play with. I want to come off of here as much as I can, which isn't going to be much. And then we're going to run another 2x2 here for the door to sit on. And then it can go, not all the way, but it'll be pretty close. But we'll have a door. And then once I put the door in, that means I can come and go. And that's what I've been waiting for here. That's where the bed rail is on each side. I can then put the bed down, and then I can put the ceiling in. We got started up here, and I can't wait to use more of this. It's so beautiful. But that's going to have to come around here. There's going to be at least 3 more sheets. And so then once I get that in, I can start building cabinets, and those cabinets that come down like that. Except over here, over here I've got to put some sort of AC opportunity, which is what that tape is for. I think that's where my cabinet's gonna go. Anyway, enough talking, let's get to work. I drew my lines to cut my door out. I want it to be very precise. The more precise you are, the less you have to rely on trim. There's gonna be trim around it anyway, But I don't like to scramble and try to do this and do that. I just want to cut inch and a quarter, 90 degrees, boom, 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 done. Sometimes you're not careful and you get something kind of woppy and then it messes up everything. But enough about that. All I really need is my tape measure. Woo! A new 4-foot level since I just broke that one. And a carpenter square. So what I did is I decided I wanted to be about 3 inches away from right here, from this countertop. So I drew a line down towards the bottom that you can't see. Let's just say it's right here, 3 inches out. And then I went from that mark over 22 and a quarter to that mark, made a mark. Then make sure that it looks up and down with the earth. I went ahead and put it on that 3-inch line, and I came up to almost 62 and 3/4. That's what we're going to need. Is that what? Yeah, 62 and 3/4. So I made sure that my bubble was on. So then I came over here to this line, and I drew it again. And when I measure, that should all be 22 and a quarter. And it's exactly 22 and a quarter. The bubble will not lie. So then, to get the top, I just come along here and get on my line that I just drew, hit my 62 and 3/4, boom, run my line there. Then come over here, check this one, run that there. Now I've got a square rectangle door. And so I'm going to take the, I'm probably going to use my jigsaw, cut that out, and then I'm going to have a door opening, and I'm going to be able to come and go here, and then I can build my bed. Too much going on today. I've only got 8 days. I finished Sarah Scotty 8 days early. My neighbor's a young man. He's got one of those loud muffler cars. I'm sure you can hear it. You're getting ready to hear it again when he tries to take off. But, you know, that's what kids these days do. That's their thing. At least he's got a car and he's interested. Yeah, he had mercy on me that time. He's a good neighbor. So anyway, jigsaw, cut that out. We got a lot going on today. Like I said, I only got 8 days because I finished 8 days early on Sarah's before I start our next project, because this was an additional project. So I've got to really get jamming on this one for the next 8 days. I've got to work 5 of those days. So I'm going to work a little bit after work as well. Anyway, enough about me. Let's cut this door out. I'll have to admit, that surprised me. It felt pretty heavy when I was taking it down out of the rafters. But Scotty's not known for doing extra. I mean, instead of insulation, you get some kind of cardboard packing material. Almost. Well, I am going to make it exactly like that, because that's sturdy. Oh, look at that. Somebody. Oh, there you go. Good camera work. Stop by again. Somebody did a little factory ciphering. I like to see that when I see that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to rebuild this just like this, except I'm going to have to, probably going to have to get new aluminum. I just, because we're getting new skin. New skin, old aluminum. Stand out like a sore thumb. Plus people trying to lock their doors and everything. Crazy. All right. Pretty cool. Double the projects going on today. I got these put in primer earlier. Cleaned them up, scrubbed them up. Got the rust and grunge. Can't talk today. Too many things on my mind, and one of them is painting. We're going to just put these back to black. And this has paint and primer in one. But, you know, that self-etching primer does such a good job. So, you know, I'm going to shut up and paint. Russ will probably hit this on a double time. And I think that looks really, really good. That shine really is coming through, and that's what I like about that self-etching primer. It really allows the paint to come through. I might hit these with another coat, but you don't have to stand here and watch paint dry. I'm probably gonna put it in the sun, let them dry out, and then I'm gonna work on that. See what I can do. I have this new door skin that I had made previously and hadn't used. When I was making sure that this would fit, I sturdied it up with some nails and a nail gun, and it's fine. I thought that this was rot. It's just discolored from, it looks like they put some sort of like water treatment or something on it is all it is. So it's not rotted out. I sanded it down. It's just, I don't know. It's fine. I left all of these giant staples in it. Took a couple out that were in the way, but I really just ran a bunch of nails into it, and it is fine. It's sturdy. So I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel because it already fits the opening for that Gelasi windows. So I've been WD-40 in those and trying to get them looking good. So my next step, take this guy off, and this is where the window goes. I don't want to cut this up. I really, really don't. It's expensive. So I got to cut both sides. I got both of them lined out, and I've got to hack this up. Try not to ruin it. I just wanted to show you where I was and what I'm doing. Wish me luck. I didn't do exactly as I said I was going to do, but I'm going to show you what I did. I made a couple of ceiling panels. Look at that. Is that not just the best grain pattern with that amber shellac? So I made two. I'm going to have one that kind of fits in towards between those because it's not ever exactly 4-foot panels. Then, as I did say I was going to do, I painted the wheels, cleaned up the axle part there, and I shined up the lug nuts, and I did repack the wheel bearings, and it was good. I checked them because they were bad. Then, look at there. I built the bed. Built the bed. So now I can put the back part of the ceiling in. You can really start to see how small this is now. You're going to come in right there. There's the door. And about 20 inches that way, there's the bed. So, potty closet's going to come out. As you could see right there, potty closet will come out a ways. And then it'll drop down. And then we'll go with another small closet that I think will come up higher. And then we'll put the AC way up top like that. And just let me get in here real quick. And then we'll have that cabinet that comes up here. But just like the Shasta Compacts, we're going to put a shelf going back here and another shelf going back here and have that really cool shape to it. So there will be a back shelf as well. So got quite a bit done, really. I know I told you that I was going to do the door. I just couldn't bring myself to cut it yet, but I do have it all laid out. And I'm going to, that's where our door will be right there. It's about 20 inches. But I'm going to do it. I got to get ready for it. But got you caught up. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back a couple more days, 2, 3, 4 days with something interesting. But for now, let's just look at that sweet amber shellac.